Greetings. It is the 3rd of February, 2023.
Hi, we're going to Fort Kentia today. We're going to Kentia to see some lions. At last you enter Fort Kentia. You haven't been here for several years, not since you were rushed through on the way to school. It's much bigger than it was. It's the main port where goods flow in and out of the island. Despite the chaos outside, things in here are fairly secure. There aren't enough soldiers on Greenwood Isle to secure the lands to the east, but the rogues aren't strong enough to assault the fort. Yeah, they were pretty easy. It's a stalemate. It does smell pretty stale in here, mate. When you walk through the gates, everyone passing by stops to stare at you. The presence of a Shaper is huge news here. You see in the eyes of these outsiders both fear and hope. They do not realise that you are an apprentice, or that your training wasn't even completed. As far as they're concerned, you're a Shaper, and that's all it takes for you to solve the problems that afflict them. God, if only it were that simple, eh? Hello? Pics. Have you got any pics on your phone? As you look around the fort, a woman runs up to you. I haven't really looked around yet, I barely stepped in. She is young and thin. She is also extremely upset. Her eyes are red, oh shit, evil. And she has been crying a lot lately. She blocks your path and bows so deeply that her hair brushes the ground. What is this, Japan? They bow like that there. Then she straightens up, looks you in the eye and says, "Oh, Shaper, I am Pix. I'm so happy to see you're here. I need your help. Please help me." "What's the problem?" "Oh, Shaper, it's my husband. His name is Torsten. He's sick. Nobody knows with what. It's a weird disease. Maybe it's a Shaper thing. Could you look at him? See if you can see what it is. Maybe cure him if you can." I do have the cure effects spell, I think. I might be able to help you, we shall see. "Oh, thank you, Shaper. Stop saying oh at the start. I told Torsten that he shouldn't give up hope. He's in our home, in the southwest corner of town. Please look at him if you can." I said I would. It would mean so much to me, only to you, not to him. She points to the southwest, as if she expects you to go immediately. Bloody hell. Pick stares boldly at you. Why not italically? Such boldness around a Shaper is unusual. She still looks very upset. "I'd like to ask you something about the fort, by the way." She wipes her eyes. "Wipe your eyes, mate? Oh no, it's hard to take... I must beg you to forgive me, Shaper, but I'm not in the proper state for small talk right now. Perhaps you should speak with someone else." "Okay, what about the guard?" Then I'll rush to the southwest and have a look in case he dies. Which he won't, probably. Not in a time limit, anyway. This is one of Fort Kentia's soldiers. He's very alert and his blade is at the ready. He acts as if he expects a rogue attack any minute. It's probably a rational expectation. You chat with him, but you don't really learn anything. He suggests that you should talk to Commander Hevig. Her office is in the centre of town. There's a lot of females in charge around here, aren't there? Like, I think the soldier to the south was female, and I think the main soldier to the right was female as well. And the commander is female as well, and Litalia. Gosh, femdom world. The sign says, "Greenwood Isle is under quarantine by order of the Shapers. None may enter or leave the Isle without permission of Commander Hevig. This order will be in place until further notice." Great! How am I supposed to leave then? Well, by me being a Shaper, that's how. No one's gonna stop me. You shouldn't leave stuff lying around that I can pick up and sell, especially not in town. Right, is this it? Is not. But I will take those boobs. And I'll close this door. Oh. Yoinkatha Christie. Alright, well that was a nice empty house. There was nothing in there, even when I went in there. Right, is this the place? You look like a Thorsten, or whatever your name was. Cough! Especially now. Torsten. Testicular. This house is not empty. Yeah, I know. No houses are. There's always some rubble in them. Just like this guy. There is a very sick man in here. He was slumped in a chair when you entered. No, he wasn't. He was standing up. But when he sees that you're a shaper, he struggles to his feet and leans against the wall. He manages a weak bow.
I'm Torsten. I welcome you, Shaper. I cannot be a good host, though.
He slumps back into his chair. Pix asked me to help you. May I inspect you? He looks very surprised.
Pix, did you agree? I am surprised. I did not think a Shaper would help. Yes, please.
He stands up. You look him over. You have to look closely to see it, but he is infected with a fungus. God, clean your feet. It's not on his skin, but under it. Oh, what the fuck? Growing in long fibres. It's called burrowing mould. Oh great, he's mouldy. It's not contagious at this late stage, but it is fatal. This is not a natural disease, but the result of an escaped Shaper experiment in the previous century. The responsible Shaper was executed for the error, of course, but that is small comfort to those who have died from the ailment. Have we heard about this? I don't think so. It is curable, but you don't know how to make the potion. You'll need to find a skilled alchemist who is familiar with the disease. Greta shakes her head. She whispers to you, We made this disease, another gift of the Shapers to the people. Yeah, really. We'll be honest. The disease is called burrowing mould. It can be cured, but with difficulty. At first, Torsten is horrified at your words, and you can't blame him. It's an ugly thing, but when you are through describing it, he nods.
Yes, Shaper, I understand, and I appreciate your time and your honesty. I know that you won't really spend time healing me.
What?
I know you have more pressing matters, but thank you for stopping by and telling me what's wrong. It helps to know somehow.
I have another question. Torsten is still slumped feebly in his chair. He says,
I welcome company, Shaper. What else would you like to know?
Hopefully telling him the truth doesn't make him off himself or something. Because I would like to cure him. Something I'd like to know about Fort Kentia.
Please, Shaper, I don't know anything, and I'm very weak. Leave me.
How are you feeling? Oh, still dying?
Not well, Shaper. The things under my skin, they don't hurt, but they feel numb. It feels like numbness crawling everywhere.
He pauses.
I should not take up your time with my troubles, sorry.
Yeah, you're damn right you shouldn't. Fucking hell. God, stop dying, it's so inconvenient for me. Humans, eh? Am I right? Island. There's a random island in the water. The docks of Fort Kentia aren't huge. The only docks in these islands, large far enough. I don't know where the far came from. Large enough for big merchant vessels are on Donal's Isle. Great Donal Duck. Instead, these docks are for small wooden craft used for fishing and carrying crystals and finished hardwood planks to Harmony Isle. God, how many isles are there? However, oddly, the docks are mostly empty. Almost all of the boats have been taken away. There's only one here at the northernmost dock. Well, I'll be taking that then. Yum. I'll be taking that as well. Those are for something that I don't remember. Oh! I want those crystals. God. I can have this rope and sell it. Where's that boat, eh? Over there. Can I just get on it and go? Oh my god, free dosh. Let's do a proper sweep. A thorough sweep of chode. As they say. Or as I said anyway. When I live streamed something that I don't remember. One of the Metroids. Oh yeah, there was a place called Chodosia. And I called it Chode instead. If you leave, can I take stuff? You're not gonna? Ugh. Does my unlock do it? Where's unlock? In the brain power. Skill not high enough. What do you mean? Requires skill of 2. Mental magic, oh. Well, it only costs 2, so I might as well. I've done it. That didn't give me experience though, so that was a waste of a point because we're always going to use these now. This is a dusty storeroom. You have an easy time ignoring all of the dusty tools and raw materials. Your attention is focused on the object on the floor in the back of the room. The device, partly buried in the dirt, is a mechanical trap. It's not magical and it doesn't involve any sort of shaping, but it's dangerous nonetheless. You'll sometimes find traps like this blocking corridors. Use the trap to try to disarm it. If you fail, you can use it again to set it off. I've already encountered some of these. Oh! Is this just tutorial? Well, I guess I need more mechanics then. Yoink. I've done it. Greta leveled up from that. Here you go, Greta. You might as well have some intelligence, I guess. A lot of it. I don't know about dexterity though. Yeah, just put it all in intelligence. Get one bit of elf as well. Just for the hell of it. Become a fireball powerhouse. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hi, Damix. Sounds like a YouTube name. When you approach, this massive muscular man, oh my god, Chad, ceases his work and turns to you. He was patching a hole in the bottom of a boat. A boat? Taking a look at the piles of tools and half-done jobs in his workshop, you suspect he does a lot of work like this. Seems like having a shaper in his workshop makes him nervous. But it would be a bad idea for him to ignore one of your kind. He bows. I am Damix. Welcome to my shop, Shaper. I hope I can be of assistance. Do you have any services I can buy? He looks down at the floor. I'm sorry, Shaper. I do lowly work. Work with tools and wood. Nothing that would be interesting to one of your powers. Well, I asked, so it clearly is interesting. You do repairs? Work on ships? Oh yes, I work on many things, but mostly ships. Not much work to do now, though, because of the quarantine. No business for anyone. Tell me about your quarantine. I don't know much, Shaper. It's not my place to. Tell me what you do now. What you do know, rather. Well, there are monsters here, and I hear on the other islands. So when the Shapers let some of their... He stops, then rephrases the words. When the Shapers have trouble with a monster and it gets loose, they call quarantine. They keep anyone from travelling to keep their pets from spreading before they cause even more trouble. Well, what's the point when the other islands probably have their pets on them as well? As in, their pets, quote unquote. I have another question. Damix watches you, waiting to see what else you want. He seems eager to get back to work. The quarantine causes problems for you. Well. He sighs. I'm sure the Shapers do what they need to control their pets, but it's very difficult for us regular people. Sorry that this happened. Perhaps we can make things easier for you somehow. That is kind of you to say, Shaper. You are more understanding than I expected. You look like you do a lot of tinkering. His face brightens. Oh, this is a subject he is very interested in. Yes, Shaper. In addition to all the repairs and tinkering I do, I work on a lot of other projects, inventions, ideas. Those of us without your gifts have to do what we can. What sort of things have you made? He smiles. Oh, friend acquired. Social link increased. I'm glad you asked. Lately I've been working on traps. Oh dear. I've been working on them on and off for years, but now, with all the monsters everywhere, I've been working very hard on them. In fact, I have a new model of trap set up in the back room. I added a few words there, but whatever. I'd be honoured if you tried it out. It's very weak. It should only barely singe you if you can't disarm it, but I'm sure you can. Would you like to try it out? An exploding trap? Gee, I'd rather not. No. Alright, I'll try to disarm it. Would you? That would be very useful. He unlocks the door. Oh. To his rear storeroom. It's back there in the corner. Alright, in future, always talk to the NPC first, because this is like 2 doors now that I've unlocked without having to. There was one back in the room, the house with the guy who was making other traps as well. I think I picked his door to his bedroom or something. Another question. I examined your trap. It worked. He grins. I knew it would. Thank you, Shaper. I'll start getting to work on some models that could really stop a monster. Give me a few weeks and my traps will really peel your skin off. Not mine. His enthusiasm about such crude non-magical devices is charming. Ah, how cute! Who are you? Just guard, that's all. Just Harry. I can't be a wizard. I'm just Harry. Yeah, whatever. Nothing. That really is... Are you sure that's just an axe? That looks like a shovel. Apparently it is an axe. Oi, you! Crystal seller. To owner. This area is a trading courtyard where goods coming to and leaving the island are bartered, not balanced, back and forth. Only one merchant is here right now though, and she isn't happy about it. Well, go home then. Hello, Shaper, she says gloomily. I'm trapped here with the quarantine. Would you like to see my goods? I have nothing else to do with them. Let me see your goods. Oh yeah, it's a load of shit. Artillery. That's a useful thing. Probably, for some kind of recipe. Let's just get it. It's expensive, but oh well. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from the mainland, but that was years ago. Now I spend most of my time on the seas, travelling among the Ashen Isles. I spend most of my time on the Isle of Donal, but I also get goods from Harmony Isle and Gull Island. Why is that on island? What's the difference between an isle and an island? Are isles smaller? Tell me about Harmony Isle? It's the next island in the chain. It's a swampy mess. Oh yes, stink. As in, yeah. But valuable herbs and roots grow there. Tell me about the Isle of Donal. It's the largest island in the chain. Okay, so isle doesn't mean small then, if that's the largest, because it's still called an isle. What is the difference? Donal's keep is there. It's the capital of the region. That's where Lord Rahul is. Oh, I would have thought Lord Donal would be there. He's pretty much the boss of everything around here. The Isle of Donal is on the other side of Harmony Island. Wait, now Harmony is an island as well. That was Isle a minute ago, I think. Tell me about Gull Island. It's 3 islands away to the north. I don't know much about it. A lot of Shapers are there, or were there. They buy a lot of my goods. Weird place, though. Cold, rocky, just them and their serviles. That sounds like that would have been hit pretty hard by the rebellion or whatever. Are there any other islands in the chain? Just the Isle of Spears that I know of, the farthest one to the north. That's just a lump of rock. Perfect place for a final anime battle. Anything else, Shaper? I have no choice but to do my trading here while the quarantine remains. Did I do where are you from? Yes. Tell me about the quarantine. I don't know much. I can't leave. Others can't go on. Only Commander Hevig can give people permission to depart, and I can't even get in to speak with her. I hear rumours that it will be lifting soon, now that they've made progress against the monsters. Yeah, I'm the one who did it. But I bet it's just that, rumours. Well, cheers for the stuff. I hope things look up for you. That's the same, I do believe. Is this Commander Hevig's land? No, it's another shop. I thought she was the only merchant here. That lady... Oh my god, potted plant. That's in that lady outside. Right, I'm not going to go try and open that door. We're going to talk to him first in case he opens it for me. Alright. Oh. Okay. Shaper! Vale? Whatever. Fort Kentia is a very successful trading outpost for its size, and this is the most successful merchant here. He walks over and bows deeply to you. Welcome, Shaper. I'm honoured to have you in my humble shop. I'm Vale. It would be most gratifying to me if one of your great power, privy to mighty secrets as you are, would do me the honour of purchasing some of my goods. You're just asking for my money. You're going to get burned. Truly, it would be something to tell my grandchildren about. Yeah, I'd like to trade with you. Alright then, I have a variety of goods, both local and imported, and I can buy your excess gear as well. That's what I wanted to hear. Buy this excess potted plant that I found in this building. Wasn't yours, was it? Oh well, it's yours now. Jingle. God, I'm rich again. Not really. Do you want those healing pods? Because I don't. What have you got, eh? Pretty average. I'll take the living tools, of course. And that's all I'll take. I don't need anything. Alright, how else can I help you, Shaper? A visit from your kind is a rare honour. What sort of business do you do? Well, we just had a look. Why, I am honoured that you're taking interest in my lowly affairs. I'm a simple buyer and seller of goods. I arrange for shipments of lumber and crystals to be taken to Harmony and Donal Islands, and from there to the mainland. I'll get weapons, food and other useful goods brought back. Everyone's happy. This island produces crystals? Yeah, I've been to the mines. Well, it did, but the mines are full of monsters now. The miners probably are as well. Commander Hevik would like to speak with you on that issue, I'm sure. Tell me about Harmony Isle. A foul, swampy mess, terrible place, but the alchemical herbs produced there are first rate. Tell me about the Isle of Donal. A large-style island in this chain, capital of this area. Very impressive. Well, impressive to a lowly one like me, but far more interesting than this backwater. What? Vale follows you around his shop. I'm not going anywhere. I can't move while dialogue is up. Occasionally muttering words of encouragement and mentioning the high quality of one good or another. God, it's like Stan, the used ship salesman. How have things been going lately? Oh, not well, not well. What, I thought you were successful. But you're here now, and as I've been telling people, the arrival of a Shaper would help everything. Which is good, because business has been terrible lately. Why lately the local guards can't even keep the monsters out of my stores. What? I thought they didn't come into town. Monsters in your stores? Right, let's do both. You believe I'm here to solve your problems? Suddenly nervous, he coughs and takes a step back. No, Shaper, I do not mean that. I'm sure you have much loftier goals, you know what's right. But since there are rogues everywhere, and your kind hates rogues, I thought... His voice trails off. Monsters in your stores? What do you mean? Well, I'll keep my goods in the cellar, but somehow some monsters got down there. Little green things with fangs and tentacles. Nasty creature. Wait, nasty creature? Don't you mean creatures? Because you were saying plural. Nasty green things. God. I told Commander Hevik about it, but she didn't do a thing. How do you keep them down there? He coughs embarrassed. Oh, well, there's a door down there, and I locked it. They aren't very bright. They couldn't get out. Commander wouldn't help. She claimed to be busy, as if monsters inside the very walls of this fort aren't worth notice. Maybe I could help you. Could you? He seems very surprised. But I wouldn't have thought that would be worth your... well, of course. He takes a key and unlocks the door. There you go, see? What if I'd looked at that door first? Well, I would have got an experience for unlocking it, actually. Well, now I want to load it, but I won't. Takes the key and unlocks the door to his storeroom. They're downstairs, and I'll gladly pay you for your time if you can wipe the monsters out. I'll do it. I will. Not right now, though. There's a chest in here. I'm gonna loot that first. Oh, jeez. Battle pod. I'll be back. That can wait. As long as I don't forget that it's there. We're already almost at the end of this farty part. Oh yeah. Money. I'll take that rope as well, but I can take it from the other side of the fence magically. There's some bones in there for some reason. What's going on down here? There's a worm. Confused Artilla, hang on. Oh no, I missed dialogue. A big one. Maybe I should do it now actually. I might forget it's here. Yeah, we'll explore the rest of the town next time. Might only be a small little cave. Oh my god. Wait, let's get this stuff later. I don't want to be encumbered for when I deal with the plonkers. I'll grab this stuff on the way back. Hello? You step into the cold tunnels under Fort Kentia. It looks like workers were trying to expand the chambers down here, probably to provide storage room for the increasing number of goods passing through. in the blackness. No, I can see. You hear squeaking, chittering, and the sounds of claws skittering over the stone floors. Oh shit. Oh my god! It's dead now. That was a bit scary. This one's even more scary because it won't die. Okay, that was close. I don't know how a normal person is supposed to deal with this. Why are there crystals down here? As if there would be. Well, I'm encumbered now, but that's alright. We probably won't need it. Suddenly, the scratching sound you have been hearing constantly in the background gets much louder. Many sets of little clawed feet have started skittering around, and they're heading towards you. That's alright, kill them. Oh my god! Then they're gonna eat me! Oh, hello? Oh, what behind me? Whatever. Hello? Oh, right. These are worms. I don't think they have skittery feet. So I don't know what's been skittering. Oh. Rare. More. More. This is the easy. Apparently an enemy is visible. I'll just wait for it. Yeah, it's in that darkness that I'm supposed to be able to see up. Oh. Where now? There. It wasn't visible, actually. It was camelled. As in camoed. As in camel toe. Oh. Are you sure 4 AP isn't enough? Splodge. Sure are a lot of you. That's alright though. Seems like I'm gonna need to bless in a sec. I might as well, anyway. Oh shit! Well now I don't wanna, but I'm gonna. Get rid of those. That's fine. Get rid of the ice one, please. Quickly heal her, just in case. Yeah, there's more. There's more. Any more? I think we've done it. God, I'm so good. Who can handle? I bet anyone watching this playthrough is just in awe right now. But as much as I would like some strength, no. I'm sorry. Miner's gloves. What have I got? Battle magic, mental magic. That's most unfortunate. Those are pretty nice as well. Oh well. Can't have everything. But if I was a solo guardian, I probably would have been pretty happy to see that strength girdle. I'll take that. A little fuckler. As in a buckler. As in buckle from Dead Space 3. God. What a game. Hi. Sneaking up behind me. The hell do you think you're doing? There's a room. Is there trouble in it? This is another storeroom. It looks like it's under Fort Kentia's Inn. Nobody's been down here in weeks. Your guess is that this storeroom was sealed up to keep any monsters down in the basement. Possibly a sensible move. Possibly? What do you mean possibly? As if in any universe it would be not a sensible move to keep monsters sealed down in the basement. Holy shit. We really are below the inn. And I'd like to blow the inn. What? Is this sealed then? There is a trapdoor at the top of this ladder. Sure enough, it has been sealed shut. Yeah, well, that just means I can take the stuff without any trouble. Gold necklace, I guess I'll keep that. Keep the gems as well. There's going to be too much stuff down here. I'll have to pop up and sell stuff to him. But anyway, I don't know. Is this just like the end of it, or is there a big chamber down here? I feel like this could just be the end of it. Yeah, it's the end. Right, well that was that then. Yum. Quick little dungeon. Right, well thanks for watching. Next time we will finish exploring Kentia. Fiery wand, still gotta look out for a wand of the Inferno as well. And when you come back all of this stuff will be sold. Don't you worry about it. I'll have dealt with all this. Oh. Studded belt. Yeah. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.